We have a very ambitious and I would say a very powerful message that is enveloped in the Walsall 2040 ambition for this town, from everything from regeneration through to children's life chances, for our schools to good health, but also for clean and safer town. The Knife Angel, I think, has helped us renew that hope and belief that the type of town I want to see, you want to see, and I know our children will want to see, is welcoming and safe and free of violence. So a special thank you again from me to you, to our communities who've got behind the Knife Angel, to our partners. We couldn't have done this without the partnerships that have been forged, not just businesses, but the voluntary community sector, always important for us, but our police partners, our health partners, and more importantly, to Mr. Brindley and the Brindley Foundation. Because for individuals who've suffered the loss and tragedy of losing a loved one to that type of crime is unimaginable for many of us. And to turn that into something positive where you can make a difference, and I believe, Mark, you and the Foundation are making a difference. We're seeing that in the lives you are changing through the work of the Foundation. And if it does its job for one young person, whether that's changed their life chances, but also saved another from being a victim of this horrendous crime, then you're doing your job. And you will continue to get our commitment to work with you and other charitable organisations as we move forward.
It feels like 5 minutes ago that on the 1st of December we were here to welcome the Angel to our town, following a huge logistical challenge undertaken so ably by Walsall Council, their partners, Walsall Police and third sector organisations alike. But like Christmas, the build-up to the event itself, with frantic activity, hope and anticipation for positive change, has passed in the blink of an eye. But we can say, with resolute satisfaction, that the communities of Walsall have not just acknowledged the Angel's significance and importance, but embraced it. The Angel has had a profound impact and reminds us that there is a way forward. Its presence in our community has sparked these vital conversations, ignited activism and been a catalyst for bringing people together in a shared mission, which will inevitably lead to greater initiatives for tackling knife crime. Now, our thoughts must once again turn to resolutions for the year ahead, to the legacy of the Angel, not just for the next 12 months, but for the foreseeable future, for the safety and prosperity of our town. Let us honour this legacy with a renewed energy and a renewed commitment.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's an honour to be here today, and particularly I have to say, Mark, a privilege to follow you and to hear your words of wisdom on this subject that you explained so very, very well. I really wanted to come just to say two brief things today, and as Councillor Perry says, we'll all be brief given the conditions. And the first, of course, is just to really reflect on the Angel behind us and what he or she, I'm told we don't know if it's a he or a she actually, he or she is reminding us all of. So, of course, he or she is a thing of beauty, but the great irony is, of course, it reminds us of a thing of incredible brutality. And the contrast between the beauty and the brutality is hopefully something that everyone who's been here in the last month will have reflected on. I think it's incredible that Walsall have made the organisation, the effort, the determination to give the location such prominence over the Christmas period, and hopefully so many people will have actually reflected on what they have seen here and the meaning. The second thing, of course, is just to give my full commitment to joining with all of the charities and the organisations who've come together to say that after the Angel has gone, it will be for us all to unite in continuing to fight the battle against knife crime.
these kind of sculptures are very, very important. Public art, some people argue against it, but the importance of public art in reminding people about the important things that are happening in our communities can't be over-exaggerated, because public art is there to make sure the public actually understands what's going on and then reacts to that. And just on a personal thing, I brought my children here to see the Knife Angel, and that starts a conversation that many parents must have and have to have with their children to ensure that our children aren't the ones who are the victims or even the perpetrators of knife crime. The importance of such an artwork that allows you to start that conversation is something that we should all cherish. And Walsall has been lucky and been honoured to have this Knife Angel here to start those conversations. So, as Gary has said many times, and Mark has said as well, and the Mayor, this work continues, and throughout all of our communities. Knife crime is such a cruel thing that takes away people's lives, that we need to really be on the ball all the time and talking to our communities and to our community leaders to make sure that we lessen the victims and we increase that education about knives aren't good for anyone, whether it's trying to protect yourself, which you don't, and whether it's to use them. So congratulations to all of you, and hopefully this legacy will not be for today, it will carry on for years and years, and we'll remember the Knife Angel, and hopefully it will come back one day again to visit Walsall. So thank you very much.
I'm Clive Knowles from the British Ironworks. Thank you very much, Walsall, for hosting the Angel for the month. I'm here particularly with a special assignment or task of presenting this charter plaque to Walsall. It's a plaque that hopefully will be on one of the civic buildings in the next few weeks, and it's there to remind everybody in Walsall that this resistance against violence, this work that you're doing against violent behaviour, is a continuous process, and we must never stop pushing back violence and all the aggressive behaviour in the cities throughout the country, and particularly in Walsall. Thank you. Sorry, I've just got to present this to Councillor Perry. If Mr. Perry would step forward. There we go.